Good morning. I am Dr. Jernail Singh Anand, CEO of Univ of Ethics. You are welcome to the idea of University of Ethics, which is unique in itself. The idea struck me when I found that in this modern world there is emphasis on everything, particularly in education. And if we go to literature also, no doubt literature is expected to promote higher values of life. But what we see in the present scenario is entirely different. Literature is a commodity, student is a consumer. What we teach is a product. So we are facing this commercializing activity which is going on everywhere in the world of literature as well. So it is very difficult to move against the tide when the flow is towards commercialism, when the flow is towards success, when the flow is towards wealth. And in such a situation, I think it is a cry in wilderness when we are talking of morals, of values, of ethics. I personally believe that if we feel that everybody feels these days that the world has been thoroughly mechanized and barbarized also, criminalized also, and there is so much of corruption everywhere. And everybody, in his senses, wants that we should fight this corruption. But we don't know what are the tools. Where is the detergent with which we can fight this, this corruption? If we look at education, we are creating minds which are closed. We don't believe in open-mindedness. In the universities, we are closing doors on multi-thought. People who think differently are suspect in the present scenario. So if we want to promote uniformity of thought, we are killing education. We are killing the very idea of creation, because if we want everybody to be like the other, how will we convince God that He should create people in the same mold and they should not be different? So if God doesn't listen to us, naturally we are different and we have to accept this differentness, and we have to respect it and see that the education, the flow which works against this differentness, which does not respect it, should be checked somehow. And I believe that to check it, there is only one thing that can be done, and this is to teach literature in every class, be it commerce, be it engineering, be it science. In the past, if we say past was good, there was a reason behind it, because every class had English literature, Punjabi literature. Now we have finished everything. There are universities which have no department of literature at all. What are no arts, no humanities? If these departments are there in engineering colleges or otherwhere, these are very peripheral. and ethics is a very peripheral subject. So, and see what type of a world we have created. Money is not the ultimate value. We are mistaken. If we think if we think that those who created wealth are the greatest people, I differ with you. The greatest people in this world, of this world, will remain those who fought against this commercialism. We will always remember people like Socrates, Aristotle, Plato, Rabindranath Tagore, Gandhi, and so many people. Guru Nanak. You remember his Sacha Soda? What was that? So, what is ethics? We need to teach ourselves and to the growing, burgeoning youngsters who grow up in the universities with just one passion to succeed: wealth, success, fame, power. This is what they want. And these are highly temporal values. There is nothing spiritual in it. If India is, our governments are talking world class school, this and that, world class universities. What is world class? We should go for Indian class. Indian universities, India as such has always harped on, and it has been its strength: spirituality, goodness, values. This has been our strength. And if we are discarding it, naturally the future will have nothing to be proud of. We are always very proud of our past. We go back to Ramayana, we go to Mahabharata. We always think there was something to be proud of. What we are creating today so that future generations could be proud of? Nothing. We are nothings, poor nothings. Money, 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 wealth, wealth, wealth. I don't think this is apt. So, in this world, we need to talk of goodness. We need to talk of values, and we need that these things go into the thinking apparatus of our younger generations. Otherwise, we are killing our universe. We are killing our country. We are killing our civilization. We are the killers. So here is a warning note for those who pursue success blindly. We are not against science education. We are not against engineering. We want that we should go to Mars. But we must know that all our activities affect the society. If we have every right to open an industry, but we have no right to corrupt the waters. We have every right to build an industry, but we have no right to make people poor. If an industry is making people poor, it is a misconceived notion. So, gentlemen, gentle folks, I would say, men, women, everyone who is listening to me, please open your minds within, the windows within. Look at yourself. See what good we are doing to society. If the answer is no, it means we have failed as human beings. And here is an effort. It is an unconventional university, and we will work out our schedules in an unconventional way. We don't want to reach your minds. We want to reach the spirit of the people. Our target is the thinking processes of the coming generations. How to set things right for the coming generations. I think the way we have done, the way we have fared, is far from satisfactory. The world that we are bequeathing to our younger generation is hardly one can be proud of. You see, there is so much of corruption, there are fighting, there are killings, there every bad thing that is going on in our society, and this is reflected. You see, in our films, in our OTTs, every our taste has been corrupted. There was a time we liked romantic films, and now we like thrillers, crime thrillers. If there is no killing, cold-blooded killing, we don't see the film. We go to the other one. This is corruption of the taste of the people. We have to look for certain correctives, certain modifications. There is much to be done actually in this direction, and I seek your help, your readiness to join the forces of revival. I don't think that if one yug ends and the other starts, there is a watertight disconnection, or one yug is over and the other has. It is never like that. In English literature, there was a classical age, a new classical age, then there was a romantic age. People were thinking in a different way. And when more people start thinking in a different way, there is a change of age, change of color, change of tenor, change of thinking styles. In the same way, the present days when we are passing through, these are the hardest, the cruelest parts of Kali Yuga. And this must end. And it will end when we will start, when we will restart thinking, when we will start afresh, when we will start giving space to goodness, to morality, to values. When we will start, we are human beings. Not only human beings, we are cosmic beings. We belong. These dogs, these animals, these birds, this nature which we destroy, it belongs to us. And we are destroying our own systems, supplying our own support systems. Technology is very good. What we have seen, we cannot discard it. Mobile, we cannot discard. But we have to see that we build on in a positive manner. This technology is put to use in such a way that not a single soul starves, not a single child is denied education. If these things are happening, if there are millions who don't have homes, who don't have houses, what use is this talk of Mars and SLVs and all that? I don't think so. So, friends, I just ask you to give time to these thoughts and share it with your close friends. Let us have um, a corpus of people who believe not in success but in goodness. Thank you very much.